Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? My name is Amsa Venkatesan, and I'm a digital marketer and the creative behind Team Cognition Consulting. Well, if you did not know, we are just rebranding and we have a brand new website, which is teamcognition.co. I would recommend you to checking it out, and I would welcome you to the website launch party that is happening on the 24th January at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, and you can just follow me on my Instagram to get all the updates about the launch party. All right. So in today's video, I wanted to talk to all of you and show you step by step as to how you can use Facebook Pixel to create custom and lookalike audiences, probably a lot of other types. But if you have never installed Facebook Pixel before, or if you're even wondering, what is it? Then I'm here to tell you this. Facebook Pixel is basically a code that you basically get from the business manager, and this will help you, this code, when you just install it to your website, on the header section, or have other options which I will let you know in a moment. And when you install that, all that you will do is you'll be able to track custom audiences, all that who go to your website, or who take an action, who subscribe a form, who try to purchase, go to a cart. So it all depends on where you're installing the pixel on your website. So you can track multiple events, you can track multiple happenings on your website like a breeze. And that's the reason Facebook Pixel is here to help you out. So now let me tell you, in terms of Facebook Pixel, all that you do is go to business.facebook.com, as you can see here in the URL, business.facebook.com, and you click on this three dots. This is pretty much how you will have. So this is a demo account that I created, and so all that you will do is click on the three dots that you see on the top, or the blanks, and go to all tools. So basically, like I said, Pixel is a measuring and a reporting code. So it makes sense, and logic to find that in measure and report section. So just go to measure and report, and there you can see Facebook Pixels. Click on it. Once you click on that, you will be taken to a page like this. So once you're on the page, you can see that since this is a brand new account, we have to create a pixel. All right. So for me to create a pixel, this will be my first step. Click create a pixel. And you have to then name the pixel, give whatever name you want. I've named it Amsa Venkatesan's Creative Pixel Hub, Hub's Pixel, because this is just a demo account. Well, if you are running ads for your own business, or if you want to hire Team Cognition to do your Facebook ads, or if you also want to hire someone else outside, okay, well, you need to create a pixel first of all. So at Team Cognition, we create and we do pixels, which is a part, obviously, for us to include pixel in the service. Just feel free to check out our website on Friday to get more details about Facebook Pixel, and so just give it a name, and you can probably just skip this, check your website for setup options. You can just probably skip that and just create a pixel name and hit continue. When you click on continue, this is where the actual game starts. All right, you get a pop-up like this which talks about connect website activity using Pixel, and you will have three options to choose how you want to install the Pixel code. Right, you can use a partner program. Don't worry if your website is WordPress, a Squarespace, a Shopify, or you use CMS. No matter what, you have an option, and you can collect the pixel to your partner using the partner integration. All right, the second way is where you can actually grab the code and add it to the header section of your website. And if you're not too technical, don't worry, but if you have a developer, you are lucky. Why? Because you can hand over this to your developer, and he will do all that work for you, which you don't have to worry. All right. So I would probably skip the third option because I have a developer, but I don't want him to do, because I have to do Facebook ads for businesses. All right. So I'm going to show you how to use the top two options First is where you can add code using a partner program. I would say this is like by far the easiest. So just click on that and you can see the different partners that they integrate with. So you can choose the different partner options. There's something called Google Tag Manager. If you've never heard of it, don't worry, I'll do it for your business. So don't worry, right? I will also let you know what Google Tag Manager does. But now I just want you to go here, and whether you have a Squarespace website or a WordPress website, don't worry, it still has options for you to connect. So if you have a Squarespace website, click on this SS Squarespace and you're done. And if you have a WordPress website like I do, well, you just have to click on this WordPress and just forget the defaults, because it says basically to grow your audience. They say with advanced matching, Facebook can match information with people sharing through the website. So it already has something in those. So just don't worry. And then hit continue. And yes, most of us will have the most latest version of WordPress. So my WordPress as well runs 4.4 and above, so I don't have to care. But here you can see this a green download button. So this is where you get the actual account. I want you to hit on that download button, download the code that it gives you, so you can later upload it onto your WordPress site, be it for Squarespace or for WordPress. But now I'm showing you connect to a WordPress account. Click on the download button, click on continue, and this is giving you the actual process as to how you can do that. So you then go to the settings side, you then go to plugins, add new, because it's a download like a zip folder. You just go to plugins, add new plugin, and you upload the plugin basically. All right, so that's how it is. And then you hit install now, and then it asks you to activate plugin, and you're done. And then once you're done with that, you just have to enter the code here and you can start sending test traffic, which is like easy. You can do it. Anybody can do it. If you still have any questions, just let me know in the comments and I'll be really happy to help you out with this setup. Or if you just want me to do the setup, I can do that. Well, just send me a DM and I'll be happy to do that for you. All right. So if you don't want to do this process, and if you think you're all techie and you just want to see codes and you love seeing codes, basically the opposite of what I like, well, just feel free to just go here and say manually add code to the website. And you can see here there are a lot of codes that probably, just like I do, you don't want to see. Just click on this code. You will just see a code here. I don't understand what the code is all about. You might as well not understand, or you might understand. All right, and you enjoy talking with codes, which is totally cool. So just hit copy to clipboard. Copy this. It will say check mark, copy to clipboard, and say continue. Now you can as well set up events for you when you have to use this code in order to trigger. Remember, for one ads account, you get just one unique pixel ID, just the way you see here. You can see here that it has a pixel ID. Well, just ensure to protect your pixel ID. I'm showing this out because it's just a test ID for me and I'm not going to use this at any point, but just ensure to save your ID, because the ID is unique to your account and you're not probably showing it out, all right, when you're doing probably, an understanding to your client. If it's your account, I would still ask you to protect the account, lock it out, and then show it, all right? So you can probably, it says use Facebook's event setup tool, recommended add or edit events directly from your website screen with no coding. You can set up events that you want, but for now I will hit cancel. So now that I have copied the code, the complex code, I would get into my website. This is my website page, and all that I will do, like they said, just get into your website.com, .co, .agency, whatever it is, /WordPress admin. And if you remember the very first option where we downloaded the plugin, this is where you will hit upload plugin, choose file, and you will upload the plugin there. So that's one thing that you can do. If that's not what you want to do and you have copied the code, I would recommend you to go and look for what's called header and footer, because you have to insert the code into the header section. If you find this, you can see that there's this called insert headers and footers. And all that I generally do when I think of getting a plugin or installing a plugin is that I see when was it last updated, and I would say if it's untested with your version, well, here I see that it has actively 9 lakh plus installations, so which means people cannot go wrong. And it has 77, what I would say reviews, which is cool. So I've already used this plugin in my previous, the website, in my old website. So I know how good it is. So I can tell you that this is pretty decent for you to use. So I would click on insert headers and footers, and this is all it says. You can basically insert codes separately in your headers and your footer section. That's all it's talking about. And it would give you an option that says install now, just the way it is here. But because I've just installed it for a different demo, I'm just adding it here and I've just activated it. And now for you to look at it, I would recommend you to go to settings, insert headers and footers. All right. So you can see that you beautifully get this page which says scripts and header and scripts and footer. These scripts will be printed in the code head code section. That's how I understand. Okay. I know nothing about coding, and that's how I understand, people. And I've just copied the code. I will just hit paste here. I just did copy there and control V here, or command V on a Mac. I'm on a Mac. So, and then I would hit save. So this way I know that it's being added to my website, right? So once you have added this and hit save, remember it would have been saved. And now you can go back to your Pixel account, and basically once that's done, we start getting the audience types. You will get an option here which talks about custom audiences, not custom conversions. I would say custom audience. Those audiences are whom I would say your website has pretty much tracked. Okay, so custom audiences, if you can see here, your website custom audiences, if you have set up a mobile app, if you have set up a customer list you want to talk to, or something for engagement. And so those are different types of custom audiences. So you can basically, once you do this, there'll be an option here, a blue button here, probably, I think it's a blue, yeah, or a white button that would say click, and it will tell you create custom audiences, where these are the audiences which have been tracked by your Pixel depending on those who have visited certain pages in your website or triggered certain actions. Remember, when I talk about triggering certain actions, it just means that the actions could be where, it could be download a form, it could be subscription, or it could be anything of that sort. But they have taken one of those actions, or they subscribed to your newsletter, or probably you have an event on your website for which they have signed up. So these are a few, triggers that you can do. It's not always about monetary ROI. In ROI, it could also be just downloading, just number of people who take action, number of people who do this, that. It's always like that, guys. Try out different ROI types, all right? So once you do that, you'll be able to track, and those people who visit your website and take a particular action will be in your custom audience list. So based on this, you can just hit and create. We generally create custom audiences based on this for your website, and then we run ads. We also do certain nitty-gritty things, and we then run ads to them. You can as well create what's called a lookalike audience. If you've never heard of, it's called lookalike. Yeah, you can see here they are called lookalike audiences. They're again created by Facebook to help advertisers, the people who are your custom audiences. You can just create a lookalike audience based on your custom audiences or based on any other audience type, right? Basically using your custom audience type. If you see, you can populate another list with similar characteristics or with similar interests and then run ads to them. For example, you will have custom audiences for your blog. You can create different categories for your blog for a particular event. There could be people who are interested in just a productivity based blog type that you're writing, a productivity category. I have a lot of people who are interested in Facebook ads separately, SEO separately, Google AdWords separately, because I create a lot of these for businesses. So I run a lot of ads to my, my custom audiences and my lookalike audiences. I love giving it to custom audiences because, they are a handpicked audience for me, for my business. All right. So, well, if you need any help or if you need any questions, if you have anything, just feel free to leave comments below, below this video. Or if you have any other questions, or if you would want me or my agency to run Facebook ads, do SEO and Google AdWords, and see a lot of ROI, it depends on how you want to define it. If you want to do any of that, feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to send me a DM, and I'll be happy to get in touch with you. I hope this video was helpful. If you need any other videos in terms of Facebook ads or SEO or Google AdWords, feel free to let me know, and I would love to do it for you guys. Bye.